Alrighty. Well, this is my second recording of this map because I had my roommate come in from the shower behind me and I was like, "Whoa, hey, that's in the shot." Okay. Probably wouldn't appreciate if I put that on YouTube. Anyways, let's get this started. Um, so I had to start off from I'm assuming this is the last round because it's a 3v3 on Amici. Um, because I have to go figure out what happened with the other rounds because I got a bunch of files and some of them I opened and some of them were like you get halfway through tree to drop and then they drop and I have no idea. Anyways, I have some time right now, so I wanted to go ahead and get one that works out of the way. So we're gonna go from last to first, hopefully. Without further ado, gents, we have on one team the South team. Tanner as the camel slinging, hand cannoneer wrecking Hindustanis. Then you have good old Joel as the ultimate rock paper scissors Byzantines. I almost said Byzantines. Byzantines. Then you have Austin. We have Austin. Very nice. As the Spanish. Now, I haven't played with Austin a ton. But the last time I did, someone told me, hey, don't offer to be Spanish. Spanish is his. He is the Spanish guy. So I was like, okay. Anyways, on the other team we have, this has got to be Barzy, with, as the other team's token Spanish, the North team, if you will. We have Jake McKean as the Britons. Oh, man. It's very rare that whatever team goes, the Britons actually wins. In theory, the Britons are awesome because they just super long range, massed archers. It's a fun time, but it rarely works. So I hope Jake proves me wrong. Then you have Larry. Yeah, this has got to be the last round because I remember somewhere in the bro chat, Larry is like, "Hey guys, round 3," and then there was like, "Yeah." As the Rootin' Tootins. He's been really liking the Tootins a lot lately. Alrighty, so let's see, we got 6 minutes. Let's kind of go like this. Let's check on the walls. Walls look good. Don't really see any gaps except there's a tree right there. See, there's a decent gap here, but Joel, as we speak, was finishing that up. We'll see if Austin finishes walling up here. Checking on the other side. Bars is doing his thing. We'll see if, well, there's a big gap right there. Big gap right there. Treaty drop is coming up. Looks like walls are being built. Well, actually, let me actually go like this. I'll actually see the other team to see what he's building. Doesn't... Maybe he's kind of building over there? Alright, so yeah, we got... Looks good, looks good. Yeah, it looks like all the walls look good so far. Let me go back to Tanner's side so I can see what's being built. Looks good. Treaty drop has a minute left. Let's go ahead and fast forward to that. Alright, treaty drop has got 30 seconds. Don't see much in this corner. Wonder, which is always super deadly against, you know, when you're up against Barzy, at some point in the game, if he does not cut into you in the beginning, at some point there's a good chance he is going to cut into you. So I'm curious to see what actually gets built over here. Alright, so we have Joel here in the middle. Joel's doesn't look like he's got military, but he's got military buildings. So we can pump some military out pretty quick. So you have Tanner. He's starting to get ready. Tree drop is done. Let's see, you got Larry, he's starting to build. Larry is cooking. So you got Jake here. Oh, he's going siege and archers. Oh, this is not completed yet. I'm not worried about it though. So we got Barzy with his classic build stables around a castle. Oh, yeah, everyone is, looks like there's going to be no early cutting. I mean, you have Tanner with a little bit, but it doesn't look like he's quite ready to follow up with it. I think he's just kind of getting a head start. I don't know, because these are Teutonic castles. They could probably already see this. Larry's shooting off right there. Okay, so I have to keep track of that. Don't really see anyone else looking to go at it. I think this is going to be main. Yeah, see, these are long ranged. Tanner, I don't think you're going to make it. Boom, boom. Don't worry, Larry's going to cut to you first anyway, so. Oh, well, Larry's. See, Larry, yep, he's got the paladins. He's ready to go. Tanner's throwing siege elephants. Okay. Oh, here we go. That is a lot. That is a full army of camels right there. 60. See, Jake's still trying to get cooking. Barzy's still trying to get cooking. Same with Austin. Joel is starting to get cooking. Alright, boys, here we go. Larry. There we go. It is now open, technically. Camels versus... Ooh, those camels took a lot of hits from these onagers. That is a lot of camels against paladins. So Joel's sending a couple of cataphracts. Just trying to help him out a little bit. But like I said, those camels took a lot of hits. So now we got a lot of paladins here. Oh, let's see, we got hand cannoneers. We got barracks. No, okay, it looks like he's just going camels and hand cannoneers. Larry is scouting, maybe? Trying to look for a hole in the wall. Maybe trying to come to the middle. We'll see what he's trying to do. Tanner is setting some hussars. Is he already out of gold? No, he's not completely out of gold. He's sending hand cannoneers. Maybe he's just doing that for siege. To get rid of siege. We'll see how that goes. See, Jake. Jake is moving his troops up north. Lots and lots of scorpions. I don't actually see any longbowmen. And technically, this is open. I think Jake probably or Larry finally just realized that. He's like, I'm going to go ahead and close this up. I don't really see Barzy, which if Barzy's left alone for too long, bad things happen. Okay, so Larry actually moved his troops all the way down, trying to look for a hole in the wall. I don't think he found it. Let's look back up here. Okay, so you have Larry still here. He's finally got some siege onagers. He's doing pretty well, but then here comes Jake. All right, Jake's coming with all the scorpions. Oh, and longbowmen. Okay, he does have longbowmen. I didn't see any longbowmen before, but they were just mixing with the scorpions. Okay. Alright, so we got some trebuchets trying to take out this castle. Yeah, I think... Look at the eco. I think Tanner's hurting for gold. Yeah, he is kind of hurting for gold. That's why he's not just pumping out all these camels. He's trying to mix in some hussars in there as well. Hindustanis are a very gold-heavy civ. If you do not have gold, the Hindustanis really just cannot get rolling. Yeah, camels against these archers. This is not looking pretty at all. And then the scary part is we still haven't seen Barzy. So is Barzy just trying to get eco ready? Oh no, okay, so here we go. Barzy's doing what Barzy does. He's getting ready to cut. He just takes a little bit longer to cook and then he just full sends it. I don't see that. Alright, so we got Austin down here. Then we got Joel. Alright, so Joel and Austin are trying to go and help respond because Tanner's getting overwhelmed. That is a lot of Larry, that is a lot of Jake. And here we go. Barzy has now started his cut right as everybody's sending everything north. Barzy's going to start cutting. This is not going to be great. Well, great for one side, not really the other. This is hitting them while they're down. Yeah, because Tanner's being overran. Everyone is sending troops all the way from across the I don't think they even notice. I think everyone's eyes are up here. I mean, Austin has troops just going right by. Oh man. Oh, and Jake's down here too. Got halbs, we got archers, we have scorpions, we have paladins. A little mix of everything. Alright, it looks like someone has pinged, so they probably finally noticed this. I don't see that they're sending troops quite just yet though. Alright, so up here, Tanner looks like with the help of Joel and Austin. Looks like they're starting to push Larry back a little bit. Probably because he doesn't have Jake, because now Jake and Varzi are doing their turn. And they are down here. And Austin is still sending troops north? Yeah, I think he's got his waypoint north still. Don't know if they even noticed this yet. Oh no, here we go. Alright, so Austin has seen this. He's trying to respond, but ooh, that is a lot to deal with. Wall's right here, all of Austin is right here, trade's right there. That's not great. Okay, so Joel and Tanner. Well, I'm sure Tanner is at least excited that he is on Joel's team and not against him. But now Larry gets to feel the wrath of Joel and Tanner. Alright, so Larry's being pushed back, but I'm not sure if Larry's necessarily worried about it because he's got, well, maybe he should be worried about it because that is a lot of Tanner. Tanner has come back in a very big way. But Jake and Barzi are doing some work over here. I'm surprised we haven't pumped a hole in the wall yet, but he's working on it. Let's see, Jake's really just holding with all of his archers and all of his siege because they're just sending a bunch of infantry. Actually, all this is Barzi. So they're just holding it, and then Barzi slowly, right there, and almost. One more shot. And there's a hole in the wall. Okay. Does Barzi have the troops? Does he got the cavalry to send through? There it is. Alright, so Barzi is not going through. Oh, that was weird for a second. Okay, so Barzi's through. He's going to go straight back to the trade. And Jake and Barzi, Jake's building castles. They got a lot of troops to follow it up. Joel and Tanner have pushed Larry back to his military buildings. They are really sending it up there. I think they're thinking, oh guys, you guys got to hold against Jake and Barzi. But that is a very tall order, especially when Barzi just plunged a ton of paladins into the trade. You know, Tanner's got the Hindustanis, super gold heavy civ. That is not going to be great. They're keeping this hole open too. They're doing a really good job. Jake is really solidifying right here. Jake's really good at doing that. Wow, this is kind of looking like who's going to kill who first. I mean, Larry's got a lot of his barracks stack here, so he can respond if they do get through the wall. He's doing his best. Jake, ooh, good teammate, Jake. All right, so Jake has now realized that this can be a problem very quickly, so he's pivoting some of his scorpions, which is really good against the infantry. All right. So I think Jake has full pivoted as far as sending new troops north, and he's keeping all of his current stuff down here with Barzi. Looks like Austin is trying to hold this wall. Joel's starting to come down here and trying to hold a little bit. Barzi's doing his best just to keep this hole open. His paladins are alive and well. Just, you know, trying to wreak as much havoc as they can. Austin's got castles down here. I mean, they're really hitting the trade. Let's look up here. Tanner still has gold. I mean, he's still sending it. Let's see. Tanner. No, Tanner does not have gold. Where is he pumping? How is he pumping out these camels? Oh, it's probably because he queued them all up, and that's why. Because, yeah, he does not have a lot of gold, and he is about to run out of gold very soon with Barzi in the trade. Let's see, yeah, you got Joel here. He's trying to get Barzi out. Same with Austin. Let's see. They have not managed to fill up this hole or close it up, so Barzi's still just full sending troops. Jake, again, doing a really good job of just holding over here to make sure that more reinforcements do not come by. Okay, so Joel's sending troops south. Tanner is still trying to hold trying to push up this this north side with Larry. Oh, is it going to be enough though? I think Barzy hitting that trade is just really hurting that other team. They are very low on gold. I mean, Barzy's kind of low on gold too, but actually everybody's kind of low on gold except for Larry. Larry and Austin have the most gold. Oh yeah, look at all these troops being pumped out. All right, Larry, with the help of Jake, are starting to push back against Tanner, especially because Tanner now doesn't have. He's got a little bit of Austin here, but doesn't look like Austin's eyes are here. Austin's eyes are down here. Yeah, look at this. Okay, so Barzy is trying to plunge another group of paladins through, but it looks like Joel has plugged that hole. Nope, maybe. All right, we got Barzy in the hole, but he hasn't quite gotten through with all these troops. Got a lot of scorpions here, though. All right, so Barzy has plunged another round of paladins through. It looks like this time they're just trying to go for Austin's eco. All right, so here comes Joel with some good cheap camels. All right, Barzy's finally got some bombard cannons over here. Jake is now pivoting away and starting to go down the hole with Barzy. All right, let's look back up here. Ah, okay. This is starting to look a little one-sided now. Tanner has been completely pushed back. That little bit of help from Jake is all Larry needed. And now they are really turning the tides on Tanner again. Poor Tanner. He was just starting to rebound. But he lost his support from Austin and Joel, obviously, for a good reason, because there's a lot of trouble in the south. But yeah, that's not good. Looking down here, this is even worse. Okay, so we got Barzy. I mean, he's got paladins all over the place. He's got siege all over the place. He's got backup from Jake. This is not looking great. See, they haven't quite hit the trade, but that's not going to take them long before they start hitting that trade. Let's look at this. Yeah, people are really hurting for gold. Austin's the only one who's really not hurting for gold. Everyone else is just spending gold as soon as they can get it. Let's look back up here. Yeah, this is not going to last very long. Jake and Larry are working Tanner right now. Jake, I am very impressed by your Britain game. Very impressed. Very impressed by your Britain game, and very impressed by your map awareness. Because, yeah, you're sending troops. No, everywhere that you went, they were winning. Oh man, so there we go. And Joel is now surrendered. Tanner's now surrendered. There it is. Good game. Jake with the Britons. Oh. I knew Barzy was going to do it. Barzy always does it. Always does that cut. Okay. Let's look at the statistics. Alright, total score goes to Larry. Probably righteously deserved because he was doing a lot. See, Jake McKean also very close behind. Eco goes to Barzy. He's really good. He didn't look like he was doing much in the beginning, so he was just stacking. He was getting ready for that push. Technology goes to Joel. Society, Larry. Overall score, Larry. Military, Jake McKean. Wow, look at that KDA. That is at least a 3-to-1 KDA, getting close to 4-to-1 KDA. That is awesome. Good job, Jake. Let's see. Anyone even close to that? I mean, his whole team had a positive KDA, but nothing like Jake's. That was really good. All right, buildings raised goes to Barzy, with Larry and Jake close behind him. Well, not really close. That's almost double. Good job, Barzy. Buildings lost also goes to Jake and Barzy. Largest army goes to Jake. Yeah, he had a lot of troops there. He had a strong presence both in the north and in the south. It's very impressive. Eco. All right. Most food. So the best fed was Larry. Larry, you were the fattest. Jake had the most wood. Barzy most stoned. Larry was the sultan. He had the most gold collected and trade profit, which makes sense. And it looks like, let's see, that's 21,000, 23,000 gold. So Larry received the most. It's probably all from Jake. Yeah, Jake sent a ton. Barzy sent some too. So they were trying to feed Larry just to try and hold off Tanner. I mean, Larry was fighting 3v1 for a little bit there. He was fighting Austin. Like, once he punched through, he was fighting Austin, Joel, and Tanner, which makes sense why they pushed up so hard. That was very impressive defending by Larry. Let's see, technology, Jake with the feudal, Larry with the castle, and imperial. Very nice. Let's see, total castles goes to Larry. Larry did have a ton of castles. Relic gold and relics total capture goes to Barzy. Villager high also goes to Barzy, which would make sense because yeah, I didn't see any military from Barzy until a little bit late, a little bit later. So yeah, good game, guys. If I can get the first 2 rounds.